Also new this hour, many of us are trying to get outside and exercise during the stay-at-home orders, but one East County dad has an inspiring message to go along with his daily hikes. His story coming up next. From schools to businesses to life in general, we don't really know exactly what tomorrow will look like, let alone next week or next month. These days, all of us are having to take one day at a time. But for one San Diego man, that's been a way of life for a while now, and he's hoping others can learn from his journey.
I've lived in San Diego my whole life, and I've never been on this mountain.
Every single day, Shawn Walchef gets up by 4 in the morning.
Every day, getting up, exercising.
Every day, no matter what, 1 hour outside and moving as the sun rises.
Every day this week, it's getting a little bit easier.
But it's not just about exercise or trying to be physically healthy for his wife and 2 young kids. He calls this relatively new habit sunrise gratitude. This is his daily reflection in the midst of an uncertain world.
Day 7 of the sunrise gratitude.
We have 2 county fairs, pulled pork, mac and cheese, cheddar cheese sandwich.
Shawn owns Cali BBQ in Spring Valley, and like so many small business owners, he's fighting to survive.
Our team fought like crazy to keep the doors open, changed the model. We're serving out of a window. Unfortunately, we laid off 27 employees.
That's gotta be hard.
It was the most difficult thing I've ever done in the last 12 years of running the restaurant.
But it isn't just the business itself being impacted.
The fact that I got in a car when I shouldn't have gotten in a car, that says enough.
Back in 2012, a second DUI led this sports bar owner to get sober. He's actually been hosting 2 regular Alcoholics Anonymous meetings every week at his restaurant.
Because of those meetings, I was able to find sobriety.
And when those in-person meetings here had to be canceled indefinitely, Shawn was concerned that maybe somebody would slip out of sobriety. But just like this barbecue business, they managed to pivot, and now those meetings are being held online.
Just this last week on a Zoom meeting, I got my 8-year chip for 8 years of sobriety, and I shared it on social media, which is something that I typically haven't done.
Today's March 14th, 2020.
But since he did share, he says he's gotten an outpouring of support. And he hopes this might all inspire others, because he thinks the lessons he's learned in AA are more relevant than ever now. To take it one day at a time, to realize what is and is not in your power to change.
People want to be certain. You want to know, when is this going to end? When can I not wear a mask? When can I actually go and hug somebody that I'm friends with, that I love? We don't know when that is. But what we do know are the things that we can be certain of, and those are the things that we can control. We can control that we're grateful. We can control our attitude, our mindset.
And so he encourages everyone to join him and be grateful every time that sun rises.
And it's such a hard thing to do, but when you do it and you're grateful, it changes everything.
It's incredible. Go seize the day.
Well, thanks to Shawn for sharing not only his story with me, but also those amazing pictures. By the way, AA's website does have some helpful information about virtual meetings on its website. We have a link to that, as well as links to where you can follow Shawn's Sunrise Gratitude Journey, all at NBC7.com. Just click on this story.